happen now? Like literally.
Come.
Like what would this desperate whore just come and be talking to me anyhow? Like I don't know. Catch a fucking strike, bitch. Catch a strike, bitch.
At this point, it is giving embarrassment. It is giving shameless. Hence my verdict. It's either New and Tolanibaj are in agreement for them to keep on triggering Ilebaye, then she will not do something that will just lead to her third strike and then further disqualification from the ongoing Bigbrothernaija All-Stars edition. Or Tolanibaj is just shamelessly fighting over a man that has never ever claimed her but always denying her. Just this afternoon again, or do I just say this evening, Tolanibaj fought Ilebaye because of New. They actually had the happiness coach this afternoon when they were just gathered in the lounge. The doorbell rang. They thought it was another new husband that was coming in. No, it was a happiness coach. After the happiness therapy with the coach that lasted about 2 or 3 hours, so immediately the coach just left the door. Now, so Tolanibaj began to rain unnecessary insults on Ilebaye. You when they call Ilebaye sad bitch, you say drunkard, say she just even have to just mark her territory again, or she just maintain her boundaries. And I was like, are these boundaries here and there? Who is immigration? Is it a custom that is in charge of these boundaries? Because me, I need to just visit such boundaries. Well, while she was just raising her voice, she was walking inside the room, and Ilebaye was now following Tolanibaj, and they now both walked to the closet. I never knew that Ilebaye was just walking to meet New, and Ilebaye now want to tell New, please, want Tolanibaj to stop insulting me. And from the mouth of Ilebaye, I got to understand that New now went to just hug Ilebaye immediately after the happiness coach left Biggie's house, and Tolanibaj saw New hugging Ilebaye. Instead of Tolanibaj to confront Ilebaye to ask New, why did you hug Ilebaye? She now decided to go and insult, or rather confront Ilebaye for accepting New's hug. Hence, Ilebaye has to go and tell New, please, tame your bitch.
When you wanna hug me, no, just one hair, New, one hair.
In her usual embarrassing and shameless words, catch your strike, just have to stay away. What is it? You're always considering my boundaries. New was so embarrassed. And while Tolanibaj was attacking Ilebaye, she was actually brushing her wig, and she was holding that wig brush. And then she was holding it and was trying to just use that to trigger Ilebaye. I am so glad that Cross and Prince were in that closet. Then immediately, Prince just have to shove Tolanibaj's hand and now pushed her away, and then decided to just carry Ilebaye with Cross, and they now carry Ilebaye out of that closet. And guess what? Tolanibaj is not even stopping. She has to even follow them to the garden, and that was when she now went to the garden and started embarrassing herself all over.
Face me. All that shit you want to talk, face me.
Sadly, Ilebaye is just walking on an eggshell. Hence, she will not just even return the same energy that Tolanibaj is just giving her. But while she has now moved to the garden, sitting beside Alex, and that was when Tolanibaj now followed Ilebaye to the garden and was still raining insults on Ilebaye. Ilebaye now remembered the words of her coach CEEC, and Ilebaye now told her, always fighting over a man that will always deny you. Ilebaye said Tolanibaj did not hear that. She just kept on embarrassing herself, drunkard. I was like, is this a script that you're just playing out? Then it's not a script, and it's not even a strategy, because this is exactly what she did during her participation in season 5 lockdown. So she cannot just come back with the same script while every other person is utilizing this opportunity for them to just rebrand their brand. Well, when she knows that nobody is controlling her, she now just moved into the house, and you now have to drag Tolanibaj to the toilet. Is it the first time that New is talking to Tolanibaj? No. Will it be the last time? Only No will now decide. Before I continue this, just a quick reminder, I am the entertainer with the entertaining entertainment, and this is the first time ever you are coming across my channel. Please click on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel. Now continue with the gist. While New and Tolanibaj were locked in the toilet, New was like, what is it that you have with Ilebaye? Tolanibaj was like, I am just tired of all this entire embarrassment. New replied, Tolanibaj, bring the fight to me. I am the one that you're supposed to be fighting with, not all those girls. That this embarrassment is getting too much. And New now angrily told Tolanibaj, I am going to just remove myself from all this equation. You see all these your fights here and there with all these girls because of me. I am going to excuse myself. And Tolanibaj don't even care. The way she was even flinging her hair like she's just the best that has ever happened to Biggie, or the best that has ever happened to New. And New was like, okay, you see this embarrassment? I am done. Please, just stay away from me. Now, so New converse. Come lift Tolanibaj for toilet. She cared less, so now so she shamelessly now walk out from the closet. Meanwhile, in the garden, Prince is now speaking to Ilebaye, and this is just the best advice that Ilebaye will just even need to hear at this point. And in Prince's word, all you just have to do is to stop indulging no. Do everything you can in your power to stop entertaining, whether it is all go, whether it's just hi, hello, whatever it is that you're just trying to serve you, stay away from it. Because all they are just doing is just anything that can give you your last strike, and you just get disqualified, and this is the end for you. I just hope that Ilebaye will just listen and heed to Prince's advice, because from the way Prince is just talking to Ilebaye, you will know that this guy is still having the PTSD from whatever experience that he had with Tolanibaj. And it was when Prince was even holding Tolanibaj and preventing Tolanibaj from approaching Ilebaye in the closet. And I was like, Tolanibaj, can you just please be a bit shameless? Imagine your ex is preventing you from fighting with who you assume to be your current boo in the house. It was when Mercy saw Tolanibaj that was raining out abuses. Shameless bitch, respect your boundary. Mercy was like, what's going on here? Well, when Ilebaye now returned back to where she was sitting with Alex, Alex was just hugging Ilebaye and was not telling Ilebaye, hope you are fine. Ilebaye concurred. Then, Alex, while in the garden, Fraud was sitting beside Alex. Did I just mention the name of Fraud now? Yes, speaking about Fraud. Did you know that when the happiness coach, a happiness therapist, was in Biggie's house, the last assignment that was carried by the happiness therapist before he left Biggie's house has to do with the names of the housemates put in a bowl, and I asked them to just pick the names randomly. That the name of a particular housemate that you pick, you are just going to just treat the person nicely. Lucy picked the name of Angel. Adekunle was still asking who exactly picked his name. So, while Alex and Fraud was in the garden, Fraud was not asking Alex, did you know the name of the person that I picked? Alex was like, who? Fraud told Alex that I picked Bad Energy. Alex was like, who is Bad Energy? And Fraud now wrote the name of Ilebaye. Fraud now, why now? What is it that Ilebaye has done to you? Why will you not label Ilebaye Bad Energy? We are yet to just get through with the way Seyi, Ike and Venita has been treating Ilebaye. You now just want to get involved. Have this girl ever insulted you personally? Why such word? Anyway, I hope that Alex is just going to talk Fraud into just changing such perception about Ilebaye.
Or she steps back, or we step back for a bit.
Anyway, so man, I told you, I just have to have a conversation with you. You know the direct session has already begun, but Biggie now just spare some time for us to listen to the advice Soma is giving to you in the pink room. And according to Soma, if you know that you just want to discontinue this particular fight of Tolanibaj always attacking the guests, you just have to stay away from Tolanibaj. It's either you stop sharing bed together, stop all this romantic touch thing. You guys just remain as a housemate. Just give her space. Let her just give you space. Then you can now associate with every other housemate and also advise Tolanibaj to mingle with every other housemate. If not, you will end up creating this narration of having a woman that is just fighting over you unnecessarily. And by the time you walked out of the pink room, walking into the closet, Lucy and PERE were in the closet. They were still speaking to Tolanibaj while trying to address or advise Tolanibaj. Tolanibaj was still feeling like a bad bitch without money. What? And she was even claiming her right.
Don't fucking embarrass me. I'm telling you, don't fucking do it.
Tolanibaj was still insisting that she was in her right with such shameless act that she just displayed. Anyway, Lucy is just trying to indirectly advise her that it's so wrong for you to just come to on national TV and be fighting over a man that does not even rate you at all. That one, no, they even hear. This is not the first time that she's been advised. The last time she was even telling her that you just have to watch News Energy. And if News Energy does not show that New wants you, then just stay away from New. She was saying that they are entering her territory. Venita has advised her, she did not hear. DOYIN has tried to strategically told her, she did not hear. And Lucy and PERE is now speaking to Tolanibaj and she's just turning deaf ear. Then I am saying, could it be it's her strategy? Maybe she just intentionally wants to just give Ilebaye a strike. And I will tell you, it is not true. Did she want to give Princess strike when she decided to push Princess away from dancing with No that first Saturday during the Saturday night party? Or do you also think that she just wanted to give Ure a strike when she wanted to push Ure away from that particular Saturday night party before Ure got evicted, when Ure was also dancing with New? Or she also wanted to give Sissy strike when she now fought with CEEC after that Sunday night, and people were saying because she barely survived eviction, maybe because she's just up again this week, hence she's just trying to create herself highlight. No, this is who she is. She did it in her season 5 lockdown season, so she's just repeating it. I think something is basically happening, just like from the street of social media. Somebody just commented, maybe they have a blood oath. Somebody might be like, maybe New gave a Tolanibaj Kayam matter. I felt maybe these people just have a one-night stand, or something actually happened when they are planning to just come to Biggie's house. Hence, Tolanibaj is just not wanting anybody to just have the taste of New in Biggie's house, but not to the extent of you shamelessly embarrassing yourself constantly. It just made me die that Ilebaye is just surviving on one strike. Hence, she could not just react the way I would love her to react. Biggie, can you just stylish just remove this Ilebaye strike? Let her strike again so that she can fix Tolanibaj for me. And then when they pin me again with that August visiting of those ninja coming to pour whatever they poured on the housemates. Because this morning, CeeC was wearing New's black jacket, that customer's jacket. And because of what was poured on that jacket, CeeC just have to remove it. I felt she just had a plan this morning until those ninja altered it. I want CeeC to repeat that New's jacket that she wore. So Tolanibaj will come for her again. Somebody need to tell her what she just needs to hear, and that's it she just wanted to hear. Because DOYIN and Ike was sitting in the kitchen while having that conversation. Ike is not telling DOYIN, will you just do exactly what Tolanibaj just did? And then DOYIN was like, if I am in a relationship, whether marriage or friendship, and my guy is moving towards another girl, all I just have to do is to have a conversation with the guy. And if the guy continues, I will just ignore the guy and now move to the next guy. And Ike is now advising DOYIN to just advise Tolanibaj. DOYIN said, I have done that before and I will certainly not do that again. Like I mentioned while I was analyzing that diary section is on. This one will run till midnight because it just started very late. The first person to make his way into the diary room is Seyi, and Bigbrother has tabled Seyi's matter. All the vile and disgusting and appalling utterances of his during the weekend, immediately after the Saturday night party. He was not even aware, or he was pretending not to be aware. He was just pretending, or let's just conclude that he was basically crying. And yes, he regretted all his action and he tendered his apology. And after all the conversation between Seyi and Bigbrother, Seyi accepted that he has been a hypocrite. Let's see if he is going to change or not. Now, Omochala has made his way into the diary room. First, he started by warning Bigbrother for not calling him when he called others. Anyway, they have just resolved the issue because I was just having a good laugh. Now, Lucy and Kim Opera had a fight. I'm not just going to emphasize much on the fight that happened between Kim Opera and Lucy. I'm just waiting to see if Lucy is going to quit this game. Then I can now unpack it. Then if she ended up changing her mind, then I can also address it very well. But the point was that there was a fight between them when the therapist, a happiness therapist, was around, and Lucy said that she just want to quit. So when Bigbrother called her into the diary session, she could not even interact with Bigbrother. She was just only saying, I want to stop. And Bigbrother was like, for the sake of clarity, say you want go. Lucy said, I want go. So Bigbrother wanted to just take action, was like, sorry, we will call you later for you to just discuss this. Now, Kim Opera has also made her way into the diary room, and after her usual conversation with Bigbrother, Bigbrother now want to know exactly what transpired between Lucy and Kim Opera. And from the narration of Kim Opera, I just felt that it's just a clash of unnecessary misunderstanding. If only Lucy and Kim Opera will just sit down, they are just going to understand each other, then they can work together as guests in Biggie's house. This is the first time ever you are coming across my channel. Please do not leave that publicly promoting and publicizing my channel by simply clicking on the red icon down below. Subscribe to my channel and also like this video. Copy and paste this particular video link on all your entire social media platform. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Do you think Tolanibaj is just being Tolanibaj, or you felt that this is just her plan to just get Ilebaye disqualified? I can't wait to just read your comments in the comment section. As an entertainer, it's always my pleasure to entertain you guys with entertaining entertainment and